tables, turning 82 tomorrow, and still out and about, traveling around, sharing the good news about inversion. Now, you heard from Horace in that testimonial, and unfortunately, millions of Americans can relate to him and his story. So many of us suffer from some type of back pain, whether it's just muscle tension, whether it's something a little more serious like a slipped disc or sciatica. A lot of us deal with those issues, and a lot of us think we just have to suffer through it. Well, I am here to tell you, you don't. There are options out there for you. What you're seeing right now, the Teeter FitSpine, this is our longest running fitness product here at HSN. Now, it's been around since 1981, about 40 years it's been around, over 21 years here at the network at HSN. It has undergone so many upgrades, innovations, technologies, studies. And today, what we're able to bring you is the base model price on the latest and greatest, most upgraded FitSpine inversion table. What is inversion? We're gonna share that with you in just a moment, but essentially, this is your way to quite literally kick up your feet and relax and take the weight of the world off of your neck and your spine and your back, and now you're getting to enjoy decompression, realigning the spine and the joints, rehydrating your discs, working on your posture, your flexibility, and you only have to do it anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes a day. And so many of you have shared that you do it more often because it feels so good. But the best thing about this is it doesn't take doctor's appointments, it doesn't take a long time, it doesn't take a huge commitment to be able to find that relief. Now, it is an FDA registered Class 1 medical device. It is UL safety certified. These are all very, very important things. And this is indicated to help with many, many issues like you see here on your screen. Everything from the back pain to the muscle tension, degenerative disc disease, maybe spinal degenerative joint disease, spinal stenosis. I mean, these are pretty serious. Herniated disc, spinal curvature, maybe due to tight muscles, sciatica, muscle spasms, facet syndrome. This could be an option for you. So I'm gonna walk you through what you're getting today. We're gonna welcome in Roger Teeter, who is that founder and developer. It came out of his own necessity from wrecking his own back. He has an engineering background, and the Teeter inversion table was born. So in addition to getting the actual unit itself, which by the way has lots of upgrades, you've got a longer handle here, so you're not having to bend low to close this on your ankles. You're also getting a floating board. Roger will tell you all about it, but it flexes and moves with you. You've got these extra handles to help you get that nice extra bit of stretch when you're inverting. And then you're also getting that lumbar bridge, which you see, it's right here, to give you that extra support in the lumbar and help square your hips. You get these extra nodules. Consider these like thumbs. When you need a massage, when you need pressure on those certain points, you can move these around all over the board. You get a DVD that helps with putting it together, which by the way, it comes to you 85% pre-assembled. So many reviews have said it actually takes longer to get it out of the packaging than to put together, but then it also gives you advice on how to use it. All of this coming included with a new app that will help walk you through everything. And normally, this would be $450. So if you look at our price, we're saving you $120 today. Shipping and handling is free. So that's another $43 savings. We have 5 flexible payments. And on top of everything, you're also going to get to use this all the way until the end of January next year. That is our extended return policy. So you are gonna see those benefits, and there's a 5-year warranty. It's a fantastic item. We're gonna welcome in the man of the hour, Roger Teeter, the founder, the developer, and Roger, the birthday boy, coming up. It's good to see you.
Yeah, that's right. It's my birthday tomorrow, can you believe it? So this is a great start of my birthday celebration. Yeah, you know, I love getting on HSN because I love the fact that our product changes lives. You know, it changed mine. I wrecked my back, Michelle, 45 years ago. And when I say wrecked, on worst days, I couldn't even get out of bed. I had to crawl hands and knees into the shower to get hot water in my back just to stand up. I tried everything to get relief. Nothing really worked until I found inversion. The relief I got was temporary, but it lasted longer, and it was more effective than anything else I tried. And by doing it on a regular basis, I've been virtually pain-free for 40 years. And you know the best part, Michelle? the very thing that I wrecked my back doing, which is running the slalom course, water skiing, I'm doing that today. I've been out in the water almost 70 times this summer. You know, that would be impossible for me at 82 to be running a slalom course if it wasn't for regular use of the teeter.
Wow, and you know what? That blows away the theory that people think that, oh, with age, this is just something I have to accept. There's nothing I can do about a bad back, right?
Well, there isn't a normal aging process with the spine. Think of it on your skin. As you get older, your skin loses elasticity. Pretty soon there's wrinkles. Well, you know that's coming, so you start taking care of your skin because you want to keep that youthful appearance. You take care of your hair for the same reason, your heart. The spine is no different than any other part of your body. A regular program of proper maintenance of the spine can help you keep youthful function, youthful flexibility, youthful posture, youthful movement. Don't give away your age by how you move, you know, and all of these things are possible with a proper maintenance program. So teeter's not just for getting rid of back pain, it's keeping you out of back pain,
yes,
you know, into and through retirement.
Now we've got this great video, Roger, that shows the different ways that the teeter and inverting can help relieve pain. Can you kind of walk us through this?
Right, this is you inverting. First of all, you don't need to go to full inversion to get all the benefit. Now, as you invert and relax is very important. You're going to feel the stressed out muscles throughout your back relaxing and letting go and tension running out your fingertips. And as you relax, you will elongate. Look at that spine straightening out. As you elongate 1 to 2 inches, that's a real number. Look at those joints opening up. You got a herniated disc, you got a sciatica, degenerative joint disease. Take the pressure off. Less pressure means less pain. And very important is that when you take the pressure off the disc, they're allowed to rehydrate. You know, they don't have a blood supply, so they don't get their nutrition through blood circulation. They get it by absorbing moisture from surrounding tissue. That's how they feed and keep healthy. Well, when they're under pressure, they actually lose moisture. That's why you get shorter during the day. We're going to get into a lot of this stuff. We actually lose 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 an inch of height every day. It reverses overnight, but not 100%. But during the night, the disc will rehydrate to a degree, but they're still under background compression from ligaments and muscles. Yep. With the teeter, you can bring the pressure in the disc to at or near zero and then greatly accelerate the hydration rate and the feeding and nutrition and recovery of the disc.
Wow, I mean, it's really fascinating, and it's funny because this isn't a new thing, you know, and you've said it yourself, Roger, this has been around a while, but it's not the easiest thing to find the equipment that gets it right, that is certified, that's FDA registered, that's an actual Class 1 medical device. You used your engineering background to tap into all of those things and bring us the most stable, the safest, and the easiest to use machine, in my opinion, that is out there. And a lot of you agree with me. This is a huge customer pick. There are hundreds and hundreds of perfect 5-star reviews. I invite you to go read them on our website because it is fascinating to see the experience that people have had. And on that note, we would love to hear from you. If you are watching right now and you have used this before and you've seen changes, call us and share your experience. I think it could really help people at home who are either on the fence, they're not sure, they've been waiting for the right time. So many people in the reviews too said, I wish I had done it sooner. I have been waiting and waiting. So give us a call. It's a 1-866-376-8255. We'd love to talk to you live. Read the reviews and keep in mind, this is the lowest price for the FitSpine that we have found out there. And you're getting the base model price for the super upgraded version, right, Roger?
Absolutely, Michelle. And I want to emphasize the phone calls. That would be my birthday present. Yes. You know, that's my pay. You know, at 82 years old, I don't need to be doing this, except I want to hear life's being changed like mine was. You know, that is a passion of mine. I just love hearing from people that have had the kind of experience that I have, you know. And so the phone calls would be a birthday present.
Yes, I think it would be a great present for you guys to take some time out and share. Speaking of sharing, we have got so many recorded testimonials from those who love it. And it's not just the actual users, it is the people in the medical community who say, yes, this is the best way to find that relief. Let's take a look at what Dr. Fryer and Dr. Long have to say about the Teeter FitSpine.
So when you decompress, there is a lengthening of the spine. And by doing so, with a greater disc height, you've got more room for the nerves, there's less compression with the facet joints, and the spine is just much happier.
For the past 53 years, I've been a neurosurgeon with a major interest in chronic pain and dealing with many patients with back pain. Most patients tell me if they use their Teeter inversion table on a regular basis, they simply feel much better. No one has to do anything to you, and I think it's a very natural way to deal with the problem.
Okay, so Roger, maybe we should start inverting and talking about this machine and how we're gonna use it when we get it home. Oh,
okay, well, first of all, you'll probably spend more time getting it out of the box than you will assembling it because it's 85% assembled. In fact, Michelle, why don't I take it apart and show them just the way it comes out of the box?
Okay, sounds good.
This part, all these small parts, fully assembled out of the box. The bed, also fully assembled out of the box. By the way, these hinges are a one-time adjustment that actually controls the responsiveness of the table. Let's say you're up at 250 or even 300 pounds. You want to slow the table down because you've got the weight that would, move it faster. Well, then you set it on the lower setting. That slows the table down. But let's say you're 125 pounds. Well, then you want to have a more responsive table. You set it on the top one. And I'm going to put it in the middle hole. All of this information is on the DVDs and on the apps that we have. The A-frame, fully assembled out of the box in the sense the spreader arms are on, all four corner feet are on, the easy angle tether straps on. What have you got to assemble? Actually, you do. These upgraded handles, 3 machine screws, 1 bolt for each one. You'll actually spend more time getting it out of the box than you will assembling it. See how it snaps together like that? Mm-hmm. It's adjustable from 4'8" to 6'6", has a maximum user weight of 300 pounds. Though in order to have the UL certification, it must hold 4 times that weight. So it actually holds, or must hold, 1,200 pounds to meet UL safety certification. Wow. Teeter's the only brand that meets the UL standard for inversion tables. So features, I think, can use this comfort dial foot platform. This foot platform rotates to give more or less space between your shoes and ankles. These ankle supports are extremely comfortable. It has a hard backing for structural integrity and then a 1/2 inch of foam that's ergonomically shaped to rotate and fit to your ankle. The easy reach handle that you've got right in front of you, that's so you don't have to bend over. It's actually developed for our clinic use, and it has micro adjustments to get the perfect fit. So there you are. And then the bed that you mentioned, that's a totally new engineered. It's an 8-point floating suspension. This, we've had this bed, well, we've been producing it for 40 years and 22 years on HSN. And one of the things you've said is we love the function, I just wish it was more comfortable. Well, you cannot put foam on an inversion table. That's the logical thing. We'll put foam on it. No, because this has to be a slippery surface that allows for the body to slide, to decompress. Think of your children going to the playground and they're going to go down the slide. And what do you think it would be if the slide had foam on it? Memory foam. You'd stick to the slide. Well, that's what happens with the inversion table. You need a decompression surface that allows your body to elongate. While your feet are clamped, your body moves back and forth. So that's a 8-point floating suspension. It's like a hammock almost.
Yeah.
And it still has the decompression surface that allows for the main point of inversion, which is decompression. The lumbar bridge, this controls the curvature on your lower back in partial inversion, and you can put it in any one of these positions. I like putting it on the lowest one, or one of the low ones, because then it kind of grabs your butt and squares your hips before you invert. When you go to the chiropractor, the first thing they do is they check to see if your hips are in alignment. And this does that for you. It aligns it. It's the base of your spine. So It aligns the hips, and then you start your decompression. Also, these acupressure nodes, there's 8 nodes, 2 of each of 4 sizes, and then they have little wing nuts on them, and they can go anywhere on the many slots of this table. And these are the thumbs that work out those knots that are in your back, or a massage if you like, but it's really intended for the knots. And traction handles.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is another upgrade. Well, my favorite, because, you know, you can go to a shallow angle, you know, stop the table. You can stop the table at any angle you want with a preset angle strap. But let's say you've got a herniated disc, and you know you've got to have more decompression than this angle gives you. That's when you use the traction handles. You can push on the traction handles and mechanically increase the decompression on your back as though you were in full inversion.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that feels so good, Roger. And you know, I'm lucky at this point in my life. I don't have major back issues yet. My husband has a slip disc, so he has pretty major pain. But even for those of us who don't have huge back problems, you had mentioned this is a maintenance program as well. I get stressed out. I still get back pain from hunching over a desk or running around with the kids. So this really does work for all people for all reasons. And it is an FDA registered Class 1 medical device, and it's actually indicated for use for every type of problem, from the minor issues to the more major, right?
Absolutely. Back pain, sciatica, spinal degenerative joint disease. By the way, that's the same as osteoarthritis. Spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension. Then another 5, herniated discs, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasms. You know, Teeter deals with all 10 of those things because it gives relief 4 different ways. It relaxes all the stressed out muscles in your back. It helps the spine to realign, helps the disc to rejuvenate through rehydration. And if you have a pinched nerve, a herniated disc, take the pressure off.
Yeah.
You know, virtually everything we do, Michelle, is aerobic, anaerobic, Pilates, yoga, headstands even. They're all compressive. Teeter is decompressive. It gives those weight-bearing joints, not just the joints to the back, but ankles, knees, hips, every weight-bearing joint a break, and allows them to rehydrate, to realign, and you get the bonuses of improved flexibility, better posture, you know, a clear mind, an oxygen wash to the upper body, and helps you keep your original body shape.
Well, it's amazing too, if you think about it. I mean, think how good it feels in the morning when you stretch your arms and your legs and you're like, oh, I'm feeling invigorated. Imagine finally getting to do that for your back, your spine, your neck, because you're right, you literally have the weight of the world on you all day long, and maybe it's been years and years and years, but when you invert, it's like you can finally, it's like your spine can breathe. I know I always say that, but it's the best way I can think to describe the feeling of taking all that pressure and just reversing the way that it feels. It truly is amazing. The only way to know it, though, is to try it. You can read the reviews, hundreds and hundreds of perfect 5-star reviews. This is a customer pick. It's been here for 21 years. It has a huge history and reputation behind it. This is the latest, most upgraded model with all of the extras that we showed you at the base model price. So you're saving $120. You're saving another $43 because the shipping and handling is free. It's going to come right to your door. 85% already pre-assembled. So very, very easy to put together. With 5 flexible payments, now you can spread your cost out over the course of 5 months, interest-free. You get your inversion table right away with that first $65.99 payment, and then we are in our extended holiday return period. So you get to use this now until the end of January next year. Read the reviews. People found results much, much sooner than that. So you've got plenty of time to try it out. If you are not happy, if you don't feel reinvigorated like we're talking about, send it back, no questions asked. Now, Roger, we've got an early birthday present for you. You asked for phone calls, and we got one. Yeah, we've got Kathy calling live from Michigan. Kathy, welcome to HSN. You're live with Roger right now. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Roger.
Yeah, thanks so much for calling, Kathy. Tell us your story.
Oh my gosh. Well, shoot, after Christmas, maybe a year and a half ago, I told my now fiance I was going to buy him the next thing you guys put up on the TV. And I thought you would put up something for a woman, a nice shirt. You put up the Teeter, and so I bought it on the FlexTech for him. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Oh, we love it though. We use it all the time. Oh my gosh.
What do you feel that it's done for you?
Oh my gosh. Well, my husband-to-be is a mechanic, and so, oh gosh. Well, you know, I'm now engaged, but my fiance, my husband-to-be, about a year and a half ago.
Kathy?
Yes.
Do you want to do me a favor? If you turn your TV down, it'll help. I know that gets distracting sometimes because we're on a delay.
Okay.
But we've got your story thus far that your soon-to-be husband, this was a year and a half ago, he's a mechanic. So what happened when he started using the table?
Oh my gosh. Well, him and one of his business partners, they use it all the time. It helps him tremendously. I'm a retired waitress, and so it does the same for me. Just the stretching alone is fantastic.
So do you use it on a regular basis then? I guess you said you did.
We use it a good 3 times a week regularly.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone who comes to our house uses it. Oh, it's fantastic. Yep.
Well, Kathy, that was probably the best promise you ever made, jokingly, but look at how it's improved your life.
Thanksgiving dinner, and we all had a kick on it. It was fun. We all took a try. Yep.
Well, very good.
Yeah.
Kathy, thank you so much for calling and sharing your story. Roger and I both appreciate it. Have a great night.
Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You know, she does make a great point, though, Roger, that you may not even realize that you can benefit from decompression and from inverting. And that was what I was saying. Whether you have back issues or not, we can all benefit from this.
Well, actually, the relief of back pain is just the beginning. It's relief of stress. By survey, the #2 reason that people buy it is relief of stress. Release of tension, all the stressed out muscles, you know, getting a jump start and a great night's sleep by getting rid of all the tension of the day. So relief of stress, improving circulation and oxygen wash to the upper body. I know Colleen has been inverting for 20 years. She says at least once a day, if not twice. And she said, every time I come up, I feel like I just had a facial. So improved circulation, flexibility. That's so important when you get to be in your 80s, to be able to move freely and be able to keep up with the grandkids. You know, correcting posture. You know, so many people have a better posture than, they think they've got a better posture than they do. They get in front of the mirror. They get in front of the mirror and they stand and look and, oh, looking pretty good. And then they walk away and as soon as their mind goes to something else, they go to their default posture, head forward, shoulders rounded. You know, when you invert and relax, it actually puts you in perfect posture, puts your head on top of your shoulders, aligns your whole body up so that it can better resist gravity. You know, when you're in poor posture, you're putting pressure points on your discs. And if you do that habitually, those pressure points can lead to misalignment and pain.
Right.
So posture correction. And then just stretching and relaxing. And a big one, help you keep your original body shape. You know, gravity's not kind to the human body.
You make a great point there. And you know what I noticed too? I was reading through the reviews, all of these 5-star reviews, and so many people, Roger, they were just happy to get back to their normal lives.
Yep.
Normal things you might take for granted, like gardening or keeping up with your grandkids, as you mentioned, or maybe playing your morning pickleball or tennis. I mean, just little things you take for granted. But if you've got a bad back, I mean, you're done. There's nothing you can do. My husband, with his slip disc, if he even picks something up the wrong way, he's laid out on the floor for the next 3 days. I mean, we all have different experiences, and this isn't meant to treat anything, but the point that I'm trying to make is this could be the difference between just living your regular life again, because you can finally get that relief from issues. So, I mean, if you're watching and you are relating to any of this, I invite you to go ahead and get it home. This is the best time to do it. This is the lowest price that we have found out there for the FitSpine inversion table. And again, Roger created this 40 years ago. This is an FDA registered class 1 medical device. It is UL safety certified. It's the strongest, the safest, the easiest to use, and it is FDA registered and indicated for use for everything you see on your screen, from back pain, muscle tension, degenerative disc disease, spinal degenerative joint disease, maybe it's spinal stenosis. I mean, the list goes on and on. It could be a herniated disc, spinal curvature, just due to tight muscles. Sciatica is an all too common one. So many people suffer from muscle spasms, facet syndrome. I mean, I think that covers a wide range of us out there in the world, and you will not find a better value on the latest, most upgraded version that comes with so many of the extras. It's a $120 savings. We are taking care of the shipping and handling. There's the lumbar support you're getting, the nodules on the bottom, those blue balls you can put all over the back of your FitSpine and help get in any of the areas you've got tension. You get the headrest, which is a nice, relaxing, foamy, soft headrest. You're also getting a DVD that comes with it to help you put it together, which, by the way, it's 85% assembled already when you get it. So very simple. And it has instructions for use, tips for you, ways you can change the angle of your inversion. It is so simple to do, and it's so cost effective right now. You can use FlexPay and get this for the same price as a massage. That's a one-time use is a massage. You have to go somewhere. A lot of us, they aren't even open right now, and then it's one and done. With this, you own it. It's yours. You're much more likely to use it when it's readily available. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes a day. So many of you use it 2-3 times a day because it's invigorating and relaxing and you feel refreshed. So get it home and try it. By the way, you have until January 31st of 2021 to try it out. It's not the usual 30 days. Right now, you've got October, November, December, and January to see the difference. And I do invite you to read those reviews on our website. I got sucked in so quickly, Roger. They were fascinating. The different situations people are in, the different results that they saw, and then it carried on throughout the household. Maybe it was a purchase for one person, and then everyone else started using it and seeing the benefits too. So it's a smart family investment. Speaking of testimonials, I'd love to take a look at what Teresa has to say about how an inversion table from Teeter helped her. Take a look.
Unfortunately, my back pain became a part of normal everyday life. I have to get up and I have to go to work. I have to take care of my son.
Whenever I would ask her if we could go to the park or play a little bit of baseball, she'd always say, "Oh, my back hurts, I can't do it." It made me feel sad for her.
I felt like the oldest lady in the world, which is so unfair to my son, so unfair to me. When I first saw the product on TV, I said, that makes so much sense. It just has to work. The first time I just sat there like this is great. I knew this is what it was going to feel like. I was waiting for this. It releases the tension in my muscles. It helped me temporarily take that pain away by stretching myself the opposite ways that I don't normally stretch. And it's just wonderful. It does so much more than just provide back relief.
I think it's helping her. She's been helping out with my baseball team.
And now it's almost 8, 9 o'clock sometimes, and the time just flies by because me and my son are having so much fun. The Teeter was heaven sent for me. It promises you relief, and it definitely provides you with that relief.
Love seeing reviews and testimonials like that. And by the way, you can call us as well if you have used it and seen a difference. Our testimonial line is open. Speaking of hearing from you, we've been getting some questions as well about our Today special. So I just want to give you a quick reminder on that, and then we're going to